Dawn breaks, the skyline shakes. TOMSABO moves, the market wakes. Screens ignite, a neon sea. Trading his way to destiny. Shots explode, momentum screams. Market makers shifting schemes. Supply zone breaks, demand zone holds. This is where the story's told. Numbers falling, chaos free, but he's got a personalized guarantee. Focus sharp, he won't derail. Steel clad patience will prevail. TOMSABO, sabotage. The market is ready. Riding full tilt, holding steady. Buy, sell, hold, the rhythm's loud. He cuts through fire, commands the crowd. TOMSABO, sabotage. Let the skyline burn. Prop firms rise and traders learn. One name echoes, fate agrees. TOMSABO's storm will never freeze. Caffeine surges, the night runs hot. Levels clash at the perfect spot. Supply turns demand. The zone is live. Discipline keeps the edge alive. Heartbeat sinks with every trade. Legends in prop firms are made. He's not chasing, he defines the play. Every second counts, no slip away. Numbers falling, chaos free, but he's got a personalized guarantee. Risk is measured, calm and true. Market makers know what he can do. TOMSABO, sabotage. The market is ready. Riding full tilt, holding steady. Buy, sell, hold, the rhythm's loud. He cuts through fire, commands the crowd. TOMSABO, sabotage. Light the fuse, let's go. Prop firms blaze and the profits flow. In this storm of code and speed, TOMSABO leads where traders bleed. Get ready for the best trading street. With the one, with the best. TOMSABO!
We're here. Good morning. Welcome everybody on this beautiful Friday. What is happening? Hey, what's up? Pigeon, hey, welcome. Yomar, good to see you. Nawab, welcome to the channel again, as always. Sorry, not Nawab. Yeah, we have a Nawab here. Another Nawab. Sorry. Ivan, good to see you again. Bill Hohenst, welcome. Good morning. Green is here. What a song. A Sharp, good to see you. The Sabotage. Hey, everybody. Shenanigan, what's happening? Mr. Andy Wilkes. Hey, what's up? Yanix, what's happening? Good to see you again. Dilzik. Malo is here. Malo, I saw your post. Congratulations. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yesterday was brutal. Oh, it was. Green, how you doing? I hope you're in the green after yesterday red. Extraordinary Cave Trader. Hey, welcome. All right. We are here at NQ. Again, of course. Where else would we be, right? Gold seemingly wants to go lower a little bit. I'm just checking if this is a zone. Oh, yeah, it is. It's not really. It's not really. Oh, Ubular Sim yesterday. Yesterday was, I mean, this is the typical chop. The typical chop again happened. All started with the seek and destroy. It was really, really, you know, it was really crazy. Overall, still green. That's all that matters. There's a bit of a sell side here on gold. A minor demand zone 69.3. I might even want to scalp it. It looks not too bad. Look at that. Actually, I'm not interested. So, what else on NQ? Nothing like making gains on gain. Exactly. Trading while on the treadmill. Man, I have to try that. I have to go to the gym this weekend, at least 2 times. So, yeah, we're going lower here. Farhad, hey, welcome. Good to see you, Farhad. Good morning. Down 800 yesterday. Well, it's in the cards. There's nothing we can do, you know. Zacromonster, hey, good morning with solo trades entering the building. Welcome. All right. Marco, hey, good morning. 179 seemingly wants to get taken out here as a possible sell side. Let's see the Asia low. Asia low is here. So seems like we are just going through the Asia low right now. It's basically 2 points away. And Asia high, I would consider this as Asia high right here. Who knows? Who knows? Asia low is just getting taken out. Oh, sorry, not previous day high, Asia high. I think I have to do an indicator for these lines. 23K. Well, I mean, not impossible. Here's Asia low, officially taken. 23K is not too far. I mean, you know, it's actually not too far. How far is previous day low? That's also not too far, which was a PM session low. So, Fisher, hey, Fisher Trader, good morning. Max your evals, hey, congratulations. I'm also trying to do that. I'm trying to max out my max funded accounts. There you go. That's also what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to max out my accounts at Take Profit Trader. So far, I have 1, 2, 3. Actually, I passed this one, and I have another one. I blew up one. This still needs 1300. Yeah, this is one. This is the one I blew up. This one needs a little bit, well, almost 600 bucks. So this one I got it actually. So 1, 2, 3. I have to buy more Take Profit Trader accounts. I want to max it out. That's the goal by the end of the month. I want to max out my funded accounts at Take Profit Trader. Knowledge Seeker, hello. CSHT, good morning. 941. So there's a gap fill there. Ollie, hey Ollie, good to see you. Okay, so seems like we're staying on the bearish side for now. That should be fun, I guess. That should be fun. I entered with minis by mistake and instantly I was down 900 on my Apex UPA and come back and slightly green. Will I lose? I don't think so. I mean, you're not going to lose it, that's for sure. I mean, 900 is definitely below the 30% threshold with the 30% rule per trade. So you're not going to lose the account solo trades. That's a soft breach, basically. A so-called soft breach. You're not going to lose it. One more thing you have to be aware of. Once you're, for example, I'm talking about the 50K account. The 50K account, you can have maximum 10 contracts. So until you're not reaching the 2600, you're only allowed to go with 5 contracts. If you go higher, that's also a soft breach. Okay, just keep that in mind. So have no more than 5 minis or 50 micros. Okay, that's one. And the other is the 30% rule. Now, these are soft rules, okay, with Apex. Basically, you can continue. The only thing is when you're gonna request a payout, you might going to get denied on that first cycle, okay? So that's it. But on the second cycle, because it resets, I know it sucks because you basically have to trade more by now or with this one, but that's actually not bad because you can just build more buffer in the meantime, right? So you're not losing the account. Just keep on trading. As soon as you're eligible for a payout on that account, ask for a payout and the cycle is going to reset. All right. And it's too bright here. Why is it so bright? Okay, it's better. So that's it. You're welcome. Absolutely, solo trades. So don't worry, it's fine. You're gonna be fine. Just keep on building that buffer. We sweep Asia low. You fair value gap on the left. Yeah, we do have that fair value gap. That's true, Ron. So, Untitled. Hey there. Good morning. Could be bouncing. Let's search for some levels, for some zones. There is one already that I see here. I guess you guys can see it as well. Great chance to fill the gap, and Friday is always dump. Yeah. We could see that happening. So, could be an easy way down. Nate, yo, what's up? Can you show me what a contract is for NQ? Mac, are you looking for the exact symbol name, or you know, what is it that you're looking for? I mean, a detailed explanation of what is a contract on NQ, or why is it called a contract? Let me know. I'm thinking of getting a funded account, but it says I can have maximum of 5 contracts. Oh, you're clueless even knowing what a contract is. Okay. Okay, NQ is obviously the ticker symbol of the Nasdaq 100. Okay, that's through the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. All right. It goes through the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Contract size on each E-mini, NASDAQ, or NQ contract represents $20. Basically, one contract, 1 point is $20. Okay. Also, the tick size is basically the minimum price fluctuation in the index points, which is basically 0.25. So one contract is 1 full point, and that's $20. One full E-mini contract is $20 per point. So that means 5 contracts, you can have 5 times $20 risk per point. That's the maximum you can go with. I mean, there's lots of explanations. I think first I mean, the best thing you can do, because there's many ways to go through this, and it would take quite a bit of time. If you just Google it, like what is an NQ contract, you will find lots of great explanations. Basically, the maximum position size you can put on a funded account, but you don't need 5 mini contracts, trust me. And you should go with micros, especially if you're new in futures. Okay. Always take the payouts. Yeah. The contract is basically what you trade. Exactly. It's like your position size, the maximum size, or I mean, not the maximum size, but of how many positions you can. I don't know, that's not true. Yeah. Exactly. So there's many ways to go with it. There's an official explanation as well. So basically, yeah, I wanted to say the contract is a unit of exposure. All right. That's basically it. Hold on a second. Each NQ contract represents, as I said, $20. Okay. 5 contracts means you can hold up to 5 NQ contracts at the same time. JC, hey, good to see you. Well, so let's see if we're gonna do a full port Friday. Took short. Can we hold it? It's not a bad idea if you're in a short position. You can hold it. Just have. I mean, if I were in a short position, my stop would be somewhere here in this area. That would be the maximum area to hold a short position. Because if it goes higher than this 206 level, 205, 206, I wouldn't trade. I mean, I wouldn't be holding that position anymore. Hey, Filkos, the man, the legend. Filkos is here. Hello. Yeah, basically, yeah, unit of exposure. Yeah. Are we going to pump from 15 minutes for everybody? That's a good question. That's a good question. Pinion Mendez, hey, good morning, and Curry Fishbowl in the house. I don't see a short entry. The thing is, you know, let's just do a bit of a tape reading here. Price obviously during the Asia session that the Asia Open couldn't take out price. Let's just start from the Asia session. Price could not take out this high here. So it went up there and then this here, and let's just start from this here because this is practically a supply zone. All right, I know you guys love the supply zones. But this here, these three bullish candles on the 5 minute, this is a supply zone. All right, now this zone actually hold on, so 5 minutes supply zone. Let's put it inside here. Okay, so this zone here actually, because it failed to take out that swing high, pushed price down, and it was quite successful. Now as price went down, it tried to go back up there into the zone, picked up liquidity from this fair value gap here, got rejected throughout the Asia session, went down a little bit, swept a bit of a liquidity here on the swing low, which was cool, and then tried again, slowly grinding higher. Eventually it got some liquidity on a different color here, so it got some liquidity on this fair value gap, and then it actually, buyers were stepping out of the picture. It went lower and lower. Relative equal lows have been taken, and also swept the Asia low here, this open, I mean at this 2 a.m. kill zone open. So finally it swept it. Now the thing is, not just this fair value gap here, but there's another one on the 5 minute here. So price eventually always retraced back up there. So once here, actually no, it was 3 times to be honest. So first time price retraced, no, not this one, not this one too. Anyway, I can't do this. So first price actually picked up liquidity here, right there, during the Asia session, went down, and after that got back up there. You can see this candle here at 11:35, poked into this fair value gap with just one tick, went lower, then needed more liquidity, picked up orders again, went down, needed more orders to go down, picked up more orders, and then eventually it was enough to push it down here, but not quite enough to break the Asia low here. So went up there again to this fair value gap, repriced it, and boom, finally it made it down there. Now right now it is picking up liquidity from this you guys don't see it because my face is in the way. So from this fair value gap, which is yesterday PM session right here, that's an inversion gap right there. So this little thing here picking up liquidity from this fair value gap, that is awesome. That's cool. So everything has been done properly by price, and it's cool. We still have that supply zone, this was the kicker here. I would say this was the kicker for the Asia session right there. That's the most important kicker right now if I look back to the left. Nothing else here. This is not a zone. This is just orders here. Can we go lower? Absolutely we can. But as strange as it sounds like, I wouldn't be surprised if, and that's a big if, I know that's a big if, and I go down to the 1 minute chart, this is market structure right now being built up here. Right now price is building up structure. All right, if, and again big if it would like do something like this, market structure shift and moving back to the zone, this would be actually a plan, like with the market structure shift here, with the displacement, with a nice little fair value gap. Obviously it could happen with a different ratio, but this is something that I would be interested to see. Why? Because the move actually happened nicely. Everything has been basically done in the Asia session. So the whole story in Asia session tells us that this has been done. It's finished. Okay, what to do? Asia session is finished with the job. Now comes London session. What London session wants to do? I would like to see this making a structure shift and going back to that supply zone. If it's not going to go back to the supply zone, that's awesome. Super cool. Then just let it slide lower. No problem. Reprice lower. Take the previous day low and... Oops. And maybe... Let's just go out to the 15-minute, because otherwise that we have the 23K and we had a strong rejection yesterday. I'm not really interested to go for the psychological number. I see that we have the 23K. I know it's screaming. I know there's lots of gaps down there and stuff like that. But we are just talking about the London session now. So we are just talking about the next upcoming, like, less than 2 hours or whatever. Okay? So let's not forget that we're talking about a small time frame here. Not time frame, but a session. What can we expect from this session? Obviously, throughout the Friday, we can go lower like crazy. Yes, but before then, or before that, what if NQ decides to squeeze everybody up to that zone again? That is something I would be curious of. So my plan right now is to go long, not right now. If it makes any sign of that it wants to push higher, I'm going to take a long position. My target would be a supply zone up there at 237. If it keeps on dropping, awesome. I'm just not going to touch it. That's it. That's the analysis this morning. Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. Just made liquidity. The question is, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Have you ever tried to implement all ICT? No. I tried that field because it's not going to work. No, it's not going to. Yeah, exactly. I get it. Yeah. If you try to implement all ICT concepts, you're just going to... Nah, yeah. That's just going to derail everything. Heat, hello. Cyril, hello Dale. Hey Cyril, what up? Good to see you. Yeah, exactly. I did as she said. Hey, aboard. I'm talking knowledges. Well, this is just my tape reading from the Asia session. This is what I think happened. One more interesting thing, by the way, if we look back. So here, let's just go back to this Asia high here. Interesting, after the 6 p.m. reset time, obviously here's the gap, it tried to push it up to this buy side, which happened in the PM session, right? So that's a PM session high. Buy side liquidity at 245.75 on the micro. So it tried to push it. Actually, it tried not just like multiple times. Look at that. I mean, let's just go to the 1 minute and see how interesting it is. What the market really wanted. So let's just go back in time to the Asia session and observe this. The market tried to push it one time. Actually, sorry. One time here. It failed. Went down there. Tried to reprice some of the gap. Okay, then tried one more time. Alright, it didn't go through. One more time. And then, you know, there's basically it's just really wanted to push it higher to take out that PM session high to the left. So it failed 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, but 4 times here. And finally, Asia market gave up here. I mean, at least the price action, like here. This was the last, let's just say, push. And eventually the buyers said, at this point, the buyers was just saying like, all right, F it, I don't care. So they just let it go. And that's it. The sellers prevailed. Somehow, this level here was quite important for Asia session. It failed to go up there. Instead, the sellers, or I don't know, big players, institution, the algorithm, the ghost in the machine, the aliens, UFOs, interdimensional beings, politicians, I don't know, maybe the dinosaurs, whatever. Whoever did this just smashed an order block here, boom, and sent it down. Look at this sharp drop here. Boom. So they just sent it down, and because they just said, okay, we had enough of this and we're just going to send it down. So somehow this area, the 254, was quite important for the market, that it tried to go multiple times and it just failed. So this makes that zone a little bit more interesting to me. Maybe it's not going to happen. Definitely in the cards as we see it right now. So yeah, so if we go down, as I said, we could be repricing this gap and just going to previous day low continuation. Maybe later it will go back up there, who knows. But as it goes down there, I'm not going to chase it. All right, I'm not chasing this by jumping into a sell. This is not my game. I'm not gonna chase this. Hey, Frank, thank you. Thank you. Keep it stupid simple. Exactly. Good morning, Content Hunter. Dynasty, hello. Good luck, good trading to you too, man. Cougar. Yeah. I agree. Well, it could be a magnet or something here. I don't know. That's definitely an interesting area. Interesting to see how the Asia session was struggling. Well, it was technically not really Asia session, but it was still struggling to get there. And Asia, you know, was fighting it to push it lower. And the London Open will tell us, maybe it will go down sooner than the London Open to this previous day low, which is practically a PM session low. London Open will maybe tell us what to do, but right now short ES, let's go. Bulls tried so hard. Yeah, the dinosaurs, yeah, aliens, who knows. What do you think about ICT's tweet? I think I saw him tweeting. He tweeted something about September. I don't really care about what ICT does anymore. Not that I hate him. I respect the man, but I don't really care about him anymore. I mean, I do care about the lectures, which I learned about from him, but I'm not really going to listen to the tinfoil stuff, or I'm not really going to listen to the next 20 concepts that he comes out until Christmas. Comes out with until Christmas. But I'm respecting the man for the lectures. He's done a lot for the community, and I learned a lot. I wouldn't be here without the ICT lectures, but I don't care what he does. If he goes for the Robbins Cup in one day and he's gonna win it, I don't care. Hey Jay, what's up? Yeah, I'm expecting a push. Oh, Natasha, she was having a kidney issue. She was in a hospital. But she also said that she's getting better. Last time she texted here on the chat. She's getting better. You try FundingTicks yet? Not yet. Next week I'm gonna try. I'm gonna attach 1 or 2 accounts from FundingTicks. This week was a little bit hectical for me. Just Ain't Right is here. Welcome. Aliens and spaceships. Yeah, they're causing it. They were the ones. Ken Chua. Hey, welcome. Ken, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good today. I trade a lot of ICT concept. There are lectures of the teach. Is it? Yeah, it's absolute opinion, man. There's absolutely. It helped. I mean, as I said, without ICT lectures, I wouldn't be understanding the market as it is. So I'm very grateful for him. It's just nowadays it got so much stuff happening. I mean, lots of lectures. I don't even follow with the 2025 series. I knew it. But yeah, I mean, I learned a lot, but I'm not following him in 25. Last year, maybe I was reading some stuff, but that's it. Emmanuel Polanco. Emmanuel Polanco, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Good to see you. So the way he was teaching the concepts, and yes, I agree, Justin, right? ICT renamed many, maybe not all, but there's definitely at least 2 or 3 concepts that he basically rebranded, and I truly believe that as a fact, that the fair value gaps, the order blocks, and what else? There was something else. So there's lots of things. I mean, there's a few things out there that were already here in the 80s and the 90s as a concept, but I don't care about that. Let him rebrand it. I don't care. I like the way he explained it and the way he was teaching it. And I'm very grateful for all his lessons and lectures and everything. As I said, when he steered the spaces, the Twitter spaces and the YouTube spaces to the tinfoil stuff, that's when I try to detach. I don't care about the tinfoil. He's building the doomsday bunker still, so I don't really care about it. And I don't really care about the Robbins Cup. I don't care about the next 80 concepts that he's gonna come out with. I don't really know. I have no idea what the Venom concept is. I really have no idea what the heck is that Venom model. But I'm perfectly fine with the classic concepts, and I learned a lot. So I'm very, very, very grateful. Otherwise, I don't really follow him. I use NQICT macro times that work. Let's go. Yeah. The macro times also something I'm not actively using it, but I see things happening in those macro times. So I definitely acknowledge and I understand that something is happening during the macro. It's not part of my entry model. It's not part of my system. It's not part of my analysis. But I think something is definitely there in the macro. And I know some of you guys and gals may be saying, oh yeah, so I'm also not using SMT very much. Maybe I should be using SMT. That's the only thing I'm still like a little bit, I'm still trying, but I was never really successful with the SMT concepts. I know some people, some traders and some of you guys from chat are heavily using the SMT. I don't care about the SMT right now. Maybe I should more. As many times I tried to put it heavily into my entry model as a confirmation, it just messed up my mind. Because basically we can spot SMTs from the 1 minute to the 15-minute time frame everywhere. It's full of SMTs. It's basically loaded up with SMTs. So that's why I don't really care about it. If we're looking at SMTs on the daily chart, maybe the 4-hour, that could be somewhat good for confirmation. Forex is another way to spot bull flags. Yeah, also, Justin, right? Yeah. You have to watch the chart, so well, it's part of the game, you know. It's it takes time. Take a look at the macro at 9:20 New York time. Yeah. SMT is smart money technique, basically. It's basically a divergence between NQ and ES. A divergence between the Nasdaq and S&P. So when the Nasdaq makes a new low and S&P is not, then there's a chance that S&P is gonna go higher, or vice versa. That's it basically. Or it can be the other way around. Like ES makes a new low, NQ doesn't. It's basically a divergence. That's it. 5-second chart. Yeah, thank you, Philcos. There was an SMT at Asia Open. Just give additional confirmation. Yeah, once I see it at a point of interest. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm trying to implement as well. Maybe I'm going to only consider SMT as an extra layer of confluence, and that is it. Nothing more. But it's definitely not going to be a part of my entry model or criteria. If I see it, I see it. If I don't see it, I don't see it. But if I see it, it gives me a bit of an extra confluence. And that's it. Smart money time. Previous day low on gold. Let's see. Yeah, correlation. Basically, Nestor, you said it. SMT is basically correlation. That's it. It's a correlation between ES and Nasdaq. Man, why didn't I say that? SMT is basically nothing more than correlation between two markets. It doesn't necessarily have to be ES and Nasdaq. You can take any two markets that are correlated with each other, and there you have your SMT, your correlation. And you know, if one market makes a new low or a new high, then you have a divergence, and you're basically using that divergence on the weaker market to go into the opposite direction. There you go. That's SMT. Now ICT explains it in a 26-hour lecture, in 4-hour segments. He explains it in 26 or 28 hours of a playlist, and you know, it divided up to 4 hours or 5-hour segments. But I just, you know, Nestor, we just nailed it here in 20 seconds. It's basically correlated markets with a divergence. That's it. But ICT has a 26-hour lecture about SMT. SMT on Bitcoin. But with what market? I guess there has to be some. I'm not in the drop. Come on, I'm not in the drop here. I'm not gonna chase it, as I said. Oh yeah, sorry, this is gold. I'm not on the drop on this NQ here, but it seems like it wants to take that 120. Just a quick look on gold. So yeah, there was a zone here that gold took out. Basically wants to go for previous day low, and it seems like 137. If anyone wants to scalp it, risk it for the biscuits. It's up to you. Very close to take out that PM session low. Look at that. Do I have an evaluation account that I can go full port or crazy? I don't want to, don't worry. Yeah. I thought I had an eval somewhere that I can go a little bit crazy. What's that level? 119? $119. On the mini, I'm looking for that low actually. What's the low on the mini? 119. On the micro, the low is 119.50. So that's closer. That's basically closer. We'll see. You're in the drop. Let's go. Good morning, Abyss. Sexy beast. What's the information, Abyss? What's happening in your world today? 600 funded. You have to close that. I'm not gonna full port, that's for sure. Free falling. There you go. It's free falling right now. Free falling. It's over 1%. Yeah, Jackson Hole today is gonna be interesting. There you go. Previous day low taken out. All right, I guess we have to look for some more levels on the downside. We have the 23K here. 35 is the sell side. Maybe it wants to go for that 100 now. Who knows? Quite a bit of a sell-off here in London. Look at that. It's just happening. I don't know if there's any news hitting the market right now. So it seems like that my plan to go higher is not gonna happen. $23K TP could be happening. We have the sell side at 35. I'm not chasing it. Gold is still holding. Wow, what a sell-off here. It's just going. It's just going. How far can it go? Wow. Okay. All right. All right. So how much we dropped since the 2 a.m. kill zone? Nice little 90 points, 100 points, whatever. Okay. Mets twin? Okay. Okay, first of all, yesterday you won 2 accounts. I passed 1 blue, 2 evals, and made 300. Let's go, Abyss. Second of all, if you purchase an evaluation account, you can reset it as many times as you like, as long as you can get the giveaway codes. Yeah, I mean, I know that you can reset as many times you want. Yes, I know that. Not done yet, yeah. Still had one open. Let's go. My day is over unfunded. I'm so excited. I don't know if it's a good idea to chase this one, but it's up to you guys. I don't know how far it goes. It's actually not far from going down into that sell side right there. The problem with this is that it can bounce any second. How much? Like, it can just bounce 50 points any second up to the 30s, 130 or whatever. Usually when I enter a short position here, that's when it bounces like 50 points instantly. So I'm not going to do that. New way where latency wouldn't be an issue for... I feel super if we're getting all the giveaway codes. Well, you're super fast, Abyss. You're actually a trained pro. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Abyss is a trained pro. So what do you guys think? Are we going to hit that 35? Is this just going to go? Or is it just gonna bounce? Ah. This is kind of childish, or I don't know what kind of like. How to move on, man. That funded had 29 days of winning. 1 day away from live and effed up. I can't stop thinking about it. Man, these are the moments. I mean, Pigeon, I guess you were tilted, right? Pigeon, listen, you got tilted. That's what happened, right? Of course, that's what happened. The thing is, those tilt sessions or moments can happen in as low as just a few minutes, or maybe even a shorter time frame. It's very hard to say a simple answer for that. It's really hard. It's not that simple. And I know you were working. I mean, for example, I was working for 90 days on a few Apex accounts in January, and I was ready to take out $5,000. All I had to do is just wait. And Shul, hey, thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, Pigeon, but first of all, I mean, yeah, you didn't check your orders. I don't know. It happens. It's a mistake. Well, if this was by a mistake, then you now learn from that mistake, and now you have to move on. I guess you learned your lesson from this time, that you're not gonna have you're gonna double check your orders. I also check my orders before I close down everything. I check my orders in Quantower. Sometimes I even log into my Rhythmic Trader to see if there's anything left open. I do that every single day. I check if I have any open orders across the board, across the accounts. I always check it. Or even if I do something else away from the chart, I'm like still trading, but I'm doing something else, reading or watching television or whatever, or watching a stream, whatever. I also do that. I just look on my positions and orders tab. If there's anything open, nothing. Okay. Sometimes I also just click on the flat button or the close all button just to make sure if there's anything left open. Even when I don't see an open position, I just click on the button just to make sure. It happens. You can do it again. I can't go live because you're from... Why? You should be able to go live. What are you talking about, Content Hunter? You can't go live because you're from Germany? You definitely can go live. Dean, good morning, neighbor. I made too much on my core yesterday, 2,500. They said I need to make up to 5K. Jay. Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sometimes it happens. It sucks, I know. Gotta move on, man. Yeah, you gotta learn from it, as Dynasty says, and move on. If it was a technical mistake, which it was, then there's nothing to think about. You just move on, and next time you're gonna double check it. That's it. Hey, Anshul, good to see you in the channel again. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Definitely you can do it again, Pigeon. I know you can. With taxes, you need a buffin license. What? But hold on. Oh yeah, you can. So basically, you cannot trade a live futures account without a buffin license. That's what you're saying. That's actually not a good news. Not for me as well, because we are in the European Union, and who knows what kind of regulatory things are coming into the space, you know. You cannot trade a live futures account without a buffing license. Anyway, we're gonna get back to that. It's not so easy in Germany. Wow. Jesus. I stream daily, yes, Mac. Every day. Zoltan, ES swing short. Let's see. Oh, the target just hit. Congratulations on ES. Ah, yeah, you were swing trading the ES. Wow, what a recovery here. Let's just wait for this London Open and see what's going to happen. And by the way, speaking of levels, there's another supply zone here. Just a second. Okay, 1 minute supply zone there. The tax office can throw a spanner in the works as long as it's a demo. So with the demo account, it's okay. Yeah, you need a regulatory license for live trading. Oh my gosh. Maybe I have to look into that in my country as well, or maybe by the European Union standards. Austria too? Jesus. I have to... How is it possible, by the way, to get a license? I'm just curious. This liquidity looks terrible. It's definitely a tricky one. Look at the bounce. As I was saying, if I would have jumped into a short here, how much we bounced? 40 points. This is what happens. Yeah, it happens very fast, Dean. With 1 mini. You need a license from Buffin. This is the German kind of German SEC. I know what Buffin is, but I wasn't sure that they are so strict about this. You can't get the licenses. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's what I was afraid of. So you can only have a license as an institution, as a brokerage, trading institution or something. Yeah. That is bad. You cannot trade. That's actually... Are you sure about this? I mean, man, you cannot trade. So basically, Ron, okay, so basically in Germany or in Austria, if I want to trade as an Austrian or German citizen in the futures market, I cannot do it as a retail individual private person, only as an institution. That's what you're saying. So basically I cannot open a private account, an individual account on a registered regulated futures brokerage as a private person. Yeah, prop firms, yes, but what if I have a few $1,000s or euros and I want to put it into a regulated, a heavily regulated institution like Interactive Brokers, M Futures, whatever. I put it there, so I can't open. You can trade your own money. You can't trade for region money. Not the money. Okay, now I understand. Okay, finally. Yeah, I understand it. Sorry, I'm super slow this morning. I'm extremely slow. My thought process is very, very slow this morning. Look at that. We're going back to supply zone. Man, I'm tempted to jump into a long position to go for that zone up there. 142. Let's see. Okay, so I cannot trade other people's money. I entered to a long position. This is my probe trade, looking for this 1 minute supply zone up there. Maybe I'm a little bit too late. It's most likely a scalp position. Yeah. If you do this with a broker, you must report all taxes per trade on your... Yeah, the same goes here in Hungary. That's such a stupid rule. If I trade my own money on a brokerage account, I have to report every single trade. Every single trade separately I have to do. I was talking about this with an accountant, by the way, here in Hungary, and they told me they're not going to do it. I talked about this with a very reputable accountant company about trading my own money and how should I do the tax and everything, and they just said they're not going to do it because it's so much work to actually, I'm going to get stopped out here. It's so much work by calculating every single trade with the tax and everything. They just said they're not going to do it. Imagine that. True story, happened a few years ago. Like, I was just asking, hey, what if I would be trading with my own account? And they said, no, we're not going to do it. We're not going to calculate the tax because that's such a messed up, effed up rule that they're just not gonna. It's just too much energy for them to calculate. Because if I take 20 trades a day, imagine how much it would be in a month or whatever. They just don't want to do it. I said, wow. Yeah, it could be choppy. Ollie is long. Yeah, I'm also in a long position. Where is my... Almost got stopped out, but I'm looking for that zone up there. If it's not gonna go, it's fine. But that's a zone. I might even going to add to it. Who knows? 101. Yeah, they don't do it. They're not gonna do it. They told me if I want to do the tax on each and every trade, they're not gonna do it. They advised me to another accountant firm that may do it, but for lots of money, because they said they just don't care about this. This is just too much for them. No. They telling me to report it. Absolutely, they never said to not. They just told me it's just too much energy for them. There is not a simple way to do it, so they have to calculate each trade separately for taxes, and for each day, each trade separately. And I don't know. They were explaining something that it just takes so much time that they just don't have the time for it to do it. Let's go. Take out the dog. Oh, let the dogs out. You know. CMBM trade strategy. Hey, magic trade. Let's go. If it works, it works. Imagine overtrade in your personal account. Yeah, that's what they told me, Ron. They told me that if I take 20 or 30 or 40 trades in a day, no. They said they tried it because they said they had clients to do that, and they rejected everybody who was doing that. They said no, and it's a very respectable accountant firm, and they told me they're not going to do it. They're just not. They don't care about the money. They just don't have energy and time for it. It takes so much time. They said they don't have time for other clients and other books, so they just skipped it. They said find someone else or some other accountant firms. They're not going to do it, to do the text separately. If there would be a system, they told me, that actually somewhat automates by the broker statements, and there would be a software that calculates it automatically, that would be great. But they said they have to do it manually, every single trade manually, because the broker statement and their system is definitely not compatible. So they have to add the data manually every single trade and do the calculation separately every single trade. They just can't do it, they said. What's your stop loss, tick count, and take profit? Yeah, sure. Here's the trade. My stop loss is 122. My TP is 159.50. 5 micros on take profit trader. We'll see. So this is a supply zone. Here's the London Open, by the way. Totally forgot about it. This is the, I'm not sure. Maybe the London Open wants to poke into this supply zone. Not really sure, but we'll see. What are the best key levels to avoid noise? Those are good, Ryan. I would say if you're, because we are intraday trading like day traders, previous sessions lows and highs, previous day low high as well, yes. Order blocks, I mean supply and demand zones. This here, exactly. Supply demand zones, especially when they are lining up with the significant level. Like for example here, well, it's this supply zone, 5-minute supply zone up there is lining up with the Asia high. Technically it created the Asia high, so I do like those levels. That is something I really like. Exactly, Akru. That's what they told me, that technically they could somehow type it into a software, but the problem is that, as just like you said, exactly what they told me, they still have to go through manually each and every calculation on each and every trade. And they just told me it would take so much time that even if I pay for it, they just have to skip other clients. So they just can't do it. There's not, they need more manpower to do it. So they would have to hire more people, etc., etc. It's just not worth it. So they told me they're not going to do it. Yeah. Hey, Ally, good to see you. And sold at 150. Let's go. Well, I'm still sitting in this 5 micro thing here. Up to 7. Let's go. Fizzlid, I think that was a lesson to close the chart. I don't know what was the drop here. I really don't know. Oh, look at that. It closed 3 micros out of the 5. Oh, there you go. Okay, so went back into this 1-minute supply zone. And this is why I like the zones, by the way. Especially when it comes close at a certain... So time and price also, that's why it's important, I think. Just like ICT is saying. So time and price. The London Open is here, and we are close to a 1-minute supply zone right here, right? So that's why it perfectly lined up. It was a nice... I mean, it was close, obviously. When there is a significant time of the day, for example, the London Open, and there is a significant zone, even down on the 1-minute chart, then there is a high possibility that the price is going to gravitate towards that level. And that's why I like the zones, because you can find a lot of zones, not a lot, but sometimes on a given day you cannot even find one single zone. Now, as of the 5-minute supply zone, I told you guys my plan. If I see a shift, the market structure shift above 173, that's what's going to be my trigger to maybe, and that's a big maybe and the big if, with the high, with the very wide stop, to maybe, if maybe go for the 5-minute supply zone up there. So that's going to be my big maybe trade on a different account, of course. Actually, let's just go. It's breaking it. Okay. If you make break even money in a year, Like you lose 200k and win 200k, you can only wrote off 20k. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, Ron, that's, oh yeah. That was, yeah, that was a very dumb rule. Yes. Yeah, Ron, absolutely. Yeah, Marco, they must hire AI agents or something. Actually, maybe, you know, it's not even a bad idea. Maybe some AI accounting agents could do that, like a double check, or I don't know. It's not actually a bad idea. Let's go. Back 480. Congratulations. Curry Fishbowl. $480 in London session. You gotta close up. Curry Fishbowl. Congrats. First fair value gap inversed after taking that previous day was the best setup. Yeah, actually, here. I'm always scared about the inversion gaps still. Was this the one? Anyway, I'm always scared about the inversion gaps. I should be, by the way, I should be, that is something I want to study more. The inversion gap entries. I know it's a bit of an aggressive entry. In my opinion, I think it's a bit aggressive, but I think it's profitable. The inversion gap entries. Abyss. Don't you think the giveaways from MyFunded are a bit unbalanced? Well, since you are winning all the giveaways, now that you're asking, because you are winning every giveaway, maybe it's a little bit. Well, the giveaway is like, I think there are people, and it's not against anyone. So let's, how should I put this? When they release the code, everybody is already, the ones who are the fastest, including Abyss here, they are already on that checkout page or on the reset page, whatever that is. They're already on there. They just wait for the exact moment to type it in, boom, and just go with it. Now, majority of the viewers, and not the bots, obviously, the majority of the viewers who want to do it, they see the code, they just go and click on the website. They go to the, by the time they go onto the website, it's gone. It's gone, all right? So the way I would do it, I would actually bring the wheel. Bring the wheel back, the wheel spin, or some sort of a ruffle software or third-party application that everybody has to register on a form. I think the form and the wheel spin or some sort of a raffle would be a little bit better, so that other people would also benefit from the giveaways. And I said this is nothing against you, Abyss, or whatever, but I think it would be a little bit more like, you know, random. Online safety, good morning. You took profits early? Nice. Well, profit is profit. Exactly, Andy. Make an AI agent that actually double checks that, and you can sell that software and make lots of money. Python script to automate tax. Really, Marco? That is cool. 10 accounts doesn't seem compared to 200. Yeah. MyFundedFutures is giving away lots of accounts and resets just on a single daily basis. Lots of. Imagine the value of those resets and giveaways. Most likely 95% of those resets and giveaway accounts are going to get blown anyway, because when you get something for free, let's just face it, and I'm not saying it against MyFundedFutures because this is just awesome. I'm just talking about this from the psychological aspect. If you get something for free, it's like the casino effect, right? Imagine you're walking into a casino and they just handing over to you like a couple of chips there, or like, here you go, sir. It's just a welcome bonus. Here's a couple of chips. Just throw it under the table and good luck. Now, what do? You're obviously not gonna go to the cash checkout or whatever. You're just gonna throw it in. Now something, and you don't care if you lose it. Now something similar happens when you get the free accounts, when you get the free resets. You got the free reset. Who cares? It was free. I don't care about it. I just full port it or whatever. If something goes bad, I don't really even care if I lose the account. And that's why it's different. But if you pay for a pro account, $200, for example, you're gonna, even if you blow that account, obviously the goal is not to, but you're going to treat that account a little bit differently because there's real money on the table, right? Anyway, there's lots of ways to view this. There's so many ways. It's like a Rubik's Cube, I know, but this is how I think. Also, why not 3 resets per month? Yeah, maybe. I can get the resets just now. Yeah. Ollie, we are all paper trading rich right now. I also have a paper trading account. I am up $4,800, but I'm testing the indicator system here. This is the indicator system that I'm testing. Look at the account. I'm all up in the green. Okay, yeah, I was on tilt here somewhere. Where was it? Here. 220 micros here, 110 micros here. Otherwise, yeah, maybe this one is still okay. 100, 220 micros. This is paper trading. But I'm up 4,809. All the trades are made by, and this is basically from August. I was on vacation here, so no trades. So basically in about 3 weeks, I'm up 4,000, sorry. But those were not big winners, actually. Except one. No, that was made with 60. But I was using it with this system. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's a different thing. So we broke through this level. Basically, a market structure shift is happening. I'm kind of liking this. Yeah, heat, exactly. I think 99.9% of the free accounts are failing. That's why MyFundedFutures is somewhat okay with the giveaways, because they see the numbers, they see the statistics, and obviously they know that the free accounts are going to get blown anyway, most likely. So yeah, that's Abyss. That is next level. That is the next level thing. That's like pure mathematics. Obviously that's also a way to spread the risk and to do trading. That's the prop firm game. I know that's the next level thing. I'm just talking about the average winner, like oh, I want a free reset or an account. Who cares? Let's go all in. Who cares? You know, that's, even I would do it maybe sometimes. Like, it's free. Oh, no. Why not go crazy? Just record my loss. Just, yeah. Oh. Let's go, Justin Ryan. Hey, Gabor. Hello. Yeah, no problem. Good to see you here, Gabor. It was like massive value for myself for position. Oh, really? Definitely trying to respect them more. Yeah, it was MetaTrader. 3K? Nice. I'm not really looking to trade with EAs anyway, so I think there's, even if you have a super great strategy, I just don't believe that an expert advisor can actually make money in the long run. Maybe as a trade manager, expert advisor, that is a different thing. Like managing a certain trade, or giving a signal for an entry, and then you enter and the EA is managing the trade. That is something else. But 101% fail rate, yes, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm quite curious when is Powell gonna speak. MyFundedTV, Gabor. I'm just gonna talk super. Yeah. Exactly. The most cheapest plan, core account, Gabor. The core account. Currently, there's only a standard 5% discount if you use my code or anyone's code right now. So basically, it's like $70-something, but including the activation fee as well, and end of day trailing activation fee. So you want free take profit trader accounts. TRADEIFY is lightning funded, means straight. Yeah, exactly, Bill. So by the way, if you want instant funded accounts straight to a funded account, TRADEIFY offers it. TRADEIFY never, I really checked it out, never denied a payout at all. So straight to the lightning funded is basically the straight to funded account. So if you guys want to grab an instant funded account and use my code, that would be awesome, because there's a bit of a competition at TRADEIFY. I got the notice in email. They told me if I can make 3 sales by the end of the month of straight to funded accounts, only 3 sales, they are going to do a giveaway for the stream. So anyway, it can be like 3 instant accounts, or it can be, hold on, 10 or 12 growth or advanced accounts, I think. So there's a bit of a competition in the affiliate section there. If we can push it a little bit, then we can get giveaway accounts. Now currently, I still didn't do the giveaway for Take Profit Trader. And just to show you that I still have those credits, it's my fault basically. So it's definitely my fault. But let me just show you the credit bank here. Hold on. Credit bank. Where is it? Your credits. Here you go. So I can prove it to you that I have 650K test accounts ready for giveaway. All right. This is the Take Profit Trader credit bank of my account. 650K test accounts ready for giveaway right here. So we're gonna give away 650K test accounts, 5 MyFundedFutures accounts, and if we can push a little bit with TRADEIFY, there's gonna be at least 2 or 3 giveaways with TRADEIFY as well. So we're gonna do it. Okay, I just need to put out that video. Lightning funded. Hey, Karsten, thank you so much. Daisy T, thank you for the subscription. Karsten bought 1 lightning funded. Thank you so much for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is cool. Beanie Player. You don't need to Take Profit account. Can I trade TRADEIFY? With TRADEIFY, you can trade TradeAwait, but not in Quant Hour. You can trade NinjaTrader and TradeAwait. NinjaTrader web and TradeAwait web platform. I don't think you can trade Quant Hour because they don't have Rhythmic connection and they don't have Project X. So, yeah. Thirsty for that MyFundedFutures. Yeah. What is going on with NQ? I think it might just want to go up there. to that 5-minute supply zone. I think it just wants to go there. I'm not in a position. I was long earlier for this 1-minute supply zone. That was a nice trade. I don't have yet another position. It seems like to me that we are building some liquidity. I mean, accumulating some positions or orders here in this area. My plan, as I said it earlier in the stream, is maybe we can go higher to that zone. Now, how far are we right now? 60 points. It's not undoable, even if we're in London. Oops. Let's get this off. So I still need some sort of a displacement to break out of this level here. So I need the price to get out of this area. Only OG members know about TOMSABO. Yeah, the spaceships are up there. They are. Both gold and NQ ripped at the same time. That's interesting though, because they used to be decoupling. And by the way, on gold there is no. Oh, okay. I love this next question. Absolutely drives me crazy when I saw that from ICT. You know, when I saw this, what do you see? I'm going to give you a hint. On gold. Can you listen? Can we listen to your AI song? Of course. Good morning, Bessem. Hey, what's up? You know, it is so addicting. I know it is. But you know, if we play it too much, I'm afraid we're gonna be losing viewers and subs. It's a sell side imbalance, almost, but I like it. Hey, Trading Star, good morning. I'm gonna zoom it. I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do it here. So anyway, this area. This is on the 5-minute, zoomed in. This is a liquidity void on gold. This is a nice liquidity void on gold. Boom. What makes it special is that it's visible on the 5-minute chart. And it happened during the Asia session. That's what makes it special. Liquidity void. So I would say, let's just check it on the 1-minute. It's there. So it's there on the 1-minute. It's there on the 5-minute. It's on the mini. So it's quite a heavy situation. I would say that's a drawn liquidity. Maybe not now, maybe for later. With the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, I think I'm gonna play it. with 2 micro. Which account should I take it on? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's already going. No, not this one. Not this one. All right, I took the trade on gold. TP is going to be at 80. It's a nice round number. Take profit is going to be at 80. Stop loss is going to be at 70 point, I don't know, 70.6. So it's a 1-to-1 trade. We'll see how it goes. Actually, it's a negative risk to reward now. I'm going to move my stop a little bit. It's a small position, 3 micros. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Different account, different party. Typo. Yeah, it was. Sorry. Rock hard song. Malo, are you well, we had a nice trade, Malo. We had a nice long position here into this supply zone. Currently, I'm looking to go higher. It seems like we couldn't break out from this box, so we're still waiting. Hit the like. 42 likes. Yeah, please, by the way, it's super free to do. It helps out the channel with a great deal. I do appreciate it if you guys would please hit the like button, smash that like. YouTube likes the reactions even when it's negative. YouTube just likes the reactions, so please hit that like button and let's show the YouTube algorithm that here in London we are doing just great. So I appreciate it very, very much. So hit the like. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because we're getting closer now to the 6K sub count, so that would be awesome. So hit the subscribe, and most importantly, please push the like button. That would really help a lot to the channel. Thank you, thank you. It keeps trying to retest it, but yeah. If you don't know what to do, it's always best to hold off a little bit, you know. It's always best to hold your horses. Where is my gold trade? I need to put on a chart. No. Okay, this is being interesting. Okay, NQ in the meantime is just going sideways. Maybe we do have to wait for the pre-market open. Going for 23K area. New York reversal. Yeah, maybe. NQ will retrace to the 15-minute beep. Yeah, that's also possible. Somehow I feel like the gold trade is not looking too good now. But somehow I feel that the market is kind of waiting maybe for that pre-market open thingy. to happen. Yeah. The gold trade is definitely not looking good. I entered a little bit prematurely. It's just keep dropping. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, well, it's fine. As long as it's not gonna go lower than 72. That would be the 50% retracement. My stop is almost there. Not good for me, but we'll see. We'll be waiting. Because it picked up the low here. That's nice. So it should be awesome to see it go higher now. Well, as long as NQ is still in this range. No, it's not gonna be right now. I'm gonna put on a video about Take Profit Trader, which is basically ready. I just have to put it on my YouTube. And there's gonna be a third-party application link under the video that you just have to fill your email and name. And we're gonna do the raffle on live stream most likely next week. And even if you're not here on the stream, don't worry, because the winner is gonna get an email, and I'm gonna shout out the names of the winners on my Twitter account, and that's it. So it will be simple. Gold is supply zone. It seems like it is. Man, I was a little bit quick. Let's see. Is there a supply zone here? Maybe on the higher time frame? Maybe on the 1 minute. Gold is playing a mind game here. There is a zone here. That's a supply zone, technically. It's not a beautiful one, but it is. It's not an A++ supply zone, but it fits the criteria on the 5 minute up there. 87, but it's too far. The problem is I might gonna get stopped down from this way earlier. NQ is also at supply zone. Yeah, we just broke higher. So we're just basically still hovering in this area. Until we're inside of this range, we're gonna have a problem. Okay, NQ officially unplugged. NQ is officially unplugged. And gold is going down. Man, my stop loss is... Hey! Worse 161, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, most likely, Thanos. I think so. This is what's gonna happen. My gold trade is almost at stop loss. I think I'm gonna close it. Yeah, I'm closing it. Close the gold trade before it gets too wild. I thought that it really wants to go, but it's just going down more. This is, I don't know what this is. I mean, there's this, the range is right now, even if I just count with the bodies of the candles, 10 points range. Gotta wait. Scorpio FX. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome. I got the faith of first going lower at 23k area before exploding. Yeah, if that's the game plan, Pinion Mendes, then definitely I always say stick to your analysis. And that's it. Jerry is saying the dollar is going up pretty good. Let's check it. It might be the reason, yeah. Oops, sorry. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, so far, even if I check the 1 hour, by the way, on the dollar, look at that. Dollar is definitely getting stronger since yesterday, as at least. What is this wick here? Yeah, could be the magical 100. Maybe it wants to. Oh my god. It's actually painful to watch. Actually, this accumulation is not bad for my plan, to be honest. Because we got through this structure on the 5 minute, we got through this 1 minute supply zone. Now it's accumulating positions. So my plan, your plan could be different. My plan would be like this. It's accumulating, comes the pre-market open and slowly grinding up there. That would be my plan. April low is gonna be the next one. Well, it could be happening. Yeah, for now it's Chop City. You do not enter in a trade on this chop. Is there some news hitting the market soon, or what's happening? Nothing. Powell is gonna speak at 2 p.m. Oh my gosh, Trump is gonna speak. No, sorry, not 2 p.m. I'm crazy. No. Powell is gonna speak at 8. No, at 10. Man, I have to calculate. Okay, but this is my time, so That's gonna be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. And Trump is going to speak at lunchtime. Jesus, it's gonna be a bomb. I mean, eggshells. Minefield is what I was looking for. It's gonna be a minefield to trade after 10 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, Pigeon, I would put the Trump speech into a double red folder. Yes. Oh, so the numbers were not that good? It's not that good. This is not good. This is actually absolutely not that good. Yeah, so far this number is absolutely, this is a bad number. Was that the one that put the market in the down spiral? I think maybe that was it. It happened right here. The market took a dump. I have delayed data on DEX, but oh, this is the old contract. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, it went down. No, it's not too political. I never checked the correlation between that, by the way. All right. So let's see. Still in the box. This one never gets old. This is listening to ICT concepts.
The opening price on Sunday. So those 2 price points there, there's a difference, even though we see it trade back up to it here. Out there running around saying they could beat my ass in trading. Fucker! Motherfucker! I'm right fucking here!
This is typical. This is typical session from ICT Twitter Spaces.
The opening price on Sunday. So those 2 price points there, there's a difference, even though we see it trade back up to it here. Out there running around saying they could beat my ass in trading. Fucker! Motherfucker! I'm right fucking here!
Exactly. By the way, I was sleeping on the couch while I was listening to his Twitter Spaces. That's true story. Hey, morning Hitwhip. Yeah, Bill selling NQ at 173. All right, let's see. We're still in the range, so be careful there. Yeah, I have been. Yeah, exactly. In 2023, as I told you guys a few times, I was in hospital for a few weeks and I was listening to his Twitter spaces, sometimes live or from a recording. And I was like, you know, laying in the bed, I was like just kind of sleeping and listening to what ICT was saying, tinfoil stuff as well, and you know, everything else. And all of a sudden we just got to this point like, yo, motherfucker, I'm just we're like, what the hell is going on, you know? You do not even like trading. Oh, I love trading. You just want to shield. Oh, you lack Aaron Trey's passion for the game of trading. Ah, that's not true. Online safety. I love trading. I love trading, but you know, when the market is not, you know, moving, when the market is just not moving, then what to do? You know, I'm not selling a course. That's true, but you know, the thing is, I love trading. So this is my passion. This is my life. Just because, you know, I show up some funny videos. That's true, and I definitely chill with the affiliate business. That's true. The affiliate business definitely keeps me here full time. I never made a secret about it. So, yeah. Yeah, I know online safety. I know you're cool, but I mean, in terms of shilling, I said 1,000 times that the affiliate money keeps me here full time, because especially this month, like my expenses for evals and such, like I'm not saying it would be bad, but just like Methodical Man said as well a couple of times, like he was not receiving payouts for a while, and I respect him very much. He helped me a lot. He's also full-time trading on YouTube, and without the affiliate commissions, it would be difficult for him as well. He said that, so I say the same. This is the business that I'm doing, but I love trading, and obviously the goal is to make those 10, 20, 50K, 100K months from trading payouts. You know, that's how it works. And it's because of you guys who are supporting the channel using the code, whichever prop firm you like. A few dollars here and there adding up, and definitely helps me to be here. So I'm grateful for it. But yeah, but I do love trading. I love it. I don't know, but I guess maybe sometimes I do seem like I'm a little bit crazy. Gold dumping, man. It's, oh wow, look at that. What happened? Well, there's still 12 minutes until pre-market open, so. I do not have spare 6 hours of my life to dedicate to someone talking out. Psycho. Yeah. As I said, I couldn't do anything else. I was just I was basically stuck to the bed, so I was listening to his spaces. Yeah, Terry, she's super nice. She's very nice as well. She's really. And you know, I like the way Terry is definitely respecting the small gains and the small, you know, gains on the in terms of results, like super optimistic. I think she has an absolutely positive vibe. Hey, thank you, Green. Yeah, NQ so far, as long as we're hovering in this range, it's just hard to say. I'm still gonna keep up to my plan, which is going for that 5-minute supply zone. As long as we are in this box, I'm not really doing anything. So should make a poll and ask whether they care about if someone sells a course. honestly, we had a bigger discussion about this with Abyss on the Discord. I'm not selling a course. I did 3 sales overall, because I do consider this online thing as a business as well, and selling digital products was somewhat a part of income that I wanted to build up, but I realized maybe I was a little bit too early or too premature on that one. I'm not saying I will never ever going to sell a digital product in terms of education or stuff or whatever. I never, because never say never, and this is an online business. So far I'm not selling any course or mentorship. I even turned down my Discord paid membership, so everything is turned down. But you know, I don't know. I feel like it depends on the value, it depends on the price, it depends on the offer. There's these factors. So I'm obviously not gonna name anyone in social media, but asking thousands of dollars for mentorship is not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me now, because I don't want that responsibility to ask for maybe thousands of dollars for a mentorship. I don't want the responsibility. If I would be making, and I will be, we all will be making money from trading payouts, why would I do a mentorship? Instead, I would just put on some videos, right? So you can quote me on this or save this segment of the video. I don't want to do thousands of dollars of mentorship. I just don't see the point. If you are a successful trader making tens of thousands of dollars, why are you selling a mentorship for $2, $3, $4, whatever $1,000, right? But anyway, that's a totally different topic. If there's a good offer, like good value, and the fair price, like we are spending $50, $100, $200, $300 on evaluation accounts and resets, whatever. If there's a very good educational material for like $20, $30, even $50, which gives you awesome value, I'm not saying a shortcut, but definitely a very good value, then it's something that's good. That's something I would even pay for, because why not? Anyway, let's just move on, because this is definitely building up a lot of controversy, and I don't want to put myself into a drama or anything. I'm just thinking that this is part of the business, you know. Full-time traders difficult to survive that. Yes, Thanos, that is true. If somebody is switching to be absolutely here full-time on YouTube, on social media, it is difficult to survive without selling digital products. Let it be affiliate commissions for evaluation accounts, let it be a course, an indicator, whatever. And I think many people don't really understand it. I mean, again, there's a difference being super greedy for selling a mentorship for $4 or $3 or $5 or $1 or whatever thousands of dollars, when you're still not showing those kind of results. That's a different thing. Okay, that's okay. For example, the Jadon thing that happened, that he was selling his Discord for $1,000, $2,000, $300,000 a mentorship, and he was never showing up results. That's a scam. But to be here full-time on YouTube, to survive as a full-time trader, having a part-time income or income stream online by digital products, it's almost like a must, I think. And for me, it's only affiliate commission, which I have. Anyway, let's go, Zacromancer. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Pigeon. Have you tried FundingTicks? I tried it. I don't have an affiliate code with them, Bessem. I have a funded account which I haven't activated yet, but that's all I have. My friend tried with your didn't get the 50 Twister. One thing's for sure. They told me that the first time welcome bonus was always active maybe on the core account. I'm not sure which account did he take, but I've been told that the welcome bonus was always there at MyFundedFutures. The first time user, first ever purchase at MyFundedFutures. Maybe it's only for the core account. I'm not really sure, but that's what I've been told. Last time it was like in July. I've been told that the welcome bonus is still there. I have to check that out. I'm sorry, Twister. I'm gonna look that up. That's an important question. Ash is cool. Ash is good. Regarding the experiment you mentioned yesterday, not yet. We are waiting for from the legal team, Green. So basically, I cannot do it. It has some legal concerns because it should not be considered as financial advice. So they told me, I mean not me, but it was on the table that first they have to check it with the legal team because if I do the coin flip trades, it could be considered as financial advice, and they have to go around it. So it's a good idea. It's fun. It's basically doing it. We're basically doing it for fun, but you know, have to be considered as such and not like financial advice. So the legal team is on it. I'm just waiting for an answer. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind the chat. Let me be real quick, okay? Names. No, I don't want to say names. I'm definitely not going to say names because I don't want to be part of a prop firm or social drama. I'm staying in my lane, okay? Online safety, I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm not going to throw garbage on others, even though that I know some names who are absolutely scammers. The only guy I named was Jay Dunn because he is a proven scammer. There are facts. I know people from Discord with proof that actually got scammed by Jay Dunn, so that's a fact. Otherwise, I'm not gonna say. I still know names in social media who are. I'm not gonna say more because I'm just gonna stay in my lane. That's it. Trading, yeah, exactly, Thanos. Trading is always should be considered as a secondary income. I think I'm gonna take this trade. All right. Okay, took this trade. I'm in a long position, heading for 35. We'll see. If it's not going there, it's perfectly fine. If I hit the 35, I'm gonna make 235 bucks. If I lose, I'm gonna lose 175. Okay, so I'm in a positive risk to reward ratio here. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, this is the 30-second chart. Don't worry, but that's the trade. Looking for the zone, basically. So I entered the long position on NQ before the market open. I know, before the pre-market open. Drama is unavoidable. Well, I still try to avoid drama. I still try to. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just reading real quick through the chat. Yeah, definitely, Coop. I'm definitely letting the course drama away. I don't care. Yeah, exactly. Natalia, I agree. Just got liquidated. Oh. On gold. Oh. High flown. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. People's desperation and naivety. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Thanos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that, Thanos. I'm sorry about that. Part of the game, you know. Ah, I see, Basim. Yeah, this long position. I had a long position earlier on NQ. That was also a nice one. And another on a different account, I had a position on gold that was closed down. A small loss, but overall, it's good. Yeah, exactly. All right, almost finished up with the chat here. Took a long unfunded. Yeah. My stop loss is 166. If it goes below, obviously, then the plan is not working out. Welcome to unemployment. Yeah. By the way, just one more small add-on. On social media, it doesn't matter, by the way, if we are in the trading niche or we could be in gaming or fashion, whatever. But social media is always more about the drama. So that's a human nature thing, right? So social media is always much more engaging for the drama. That's it. I'm done. 3 days in a row of daily payouts. Let's go, Chaz. Hey, congratulations. You ever feel like nervous over a day? I can't quite explain. Yeah, the daily payouts can actually, I mean, I know what you're saying. The daily payouts can actually put you in a, especially when you're on a winning streak. Like the more you win, you keep reminding yourself that, oh man, I'm on my 3rd day, 4th day, or 5th day as a winning streak. Maybe I should be toning it down a little bit, or, you know, that losing day can be coming closer and closer. And the more you focus on it, it's going to reflect more negatively on you, but I don't know. What is going on? Honestly, don't understand what he says the whole session. And he's most likely talking about fundamentals, I think. He trades definitely differently than I do, but I think he's mostly into fundamentals. Let me just. Do I have another? Actually, I'm just gonna switch to the 1-minute chart here. That's better. Let me get this off. All right. Actually, I can switch to the 5-minute, right? All right, it's better. So this is the 5-minute. We have this zone. So as we said in the analysis earlier in the stream, this area started the kick to the downside. You know, there's one thing I'm gonna do here. Just to play it safe, I'm gonna put my final TP to 34. Okay, I'm putting it to 34. That's it. And I'm moving my stop here to 68.75. That is it. What is the bias for today? Bad futures, nobody knows really. It's just super hard to say. This Jackson Hole Symposium, especially after the Powell speech, nobody knows. And as we said, Trump is going to speak at lunch hour. That's going to be a double red folder speech. So it's going to be anything. It can be like an NFP day, up and down, you know. Off today about my mindset. Got another eval right here, just waiting. Chaz, you know, if you feel like something is not clicking, then it's better to, even if you're not trading, or even if you want to watch the charts, it's nothing wrong. For example, you can do paper trading or do some tape reading, you know, to keep the mindset rolling. There's nothing wrong of not pushing the button throughout the session. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why I also have a paper trading account. So if I just don't feel like trading, I can still try to forward test my entries on a paper trading account. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you should paper trade for a month, but in a session or in a certain trade setup, if you're not feeling confident, you can still paper trade it and see how it goes, just to practice. No drama without pajama. Yeah, Pilkos. Yeah. It's not full port. 3 micros. So we'll see. But I'm copying it with 2 accounts. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it does look like the reason I entered. Hey, Golam Reza. Hey, welcome. Oh, sorry, Golam Reza. I butchered your name. I'm sorry about that. So the thing, let's just get this box off here. Actually, let's just leave that box for now. So we went through this supply zone. That was my tape reading process. We went through the supply zone. Then we started the range. We made this box here. So after the box has been made, and my trade plan was obviously to go for that zone. After we got out from this box, there was one important level that I was watching for. This fair value gap here. That right there. This fair value gap gave me the go. Right there. That was my trigger. Boom. So one thing I could do is there's a 1 minute swing low, sorry, at 189.50. I'm gonna move my stop there. I usually don't do this, but I don't want to have more bigger losses, so I'm moving my stop. On the 1 minute, there's a swing point there. This is the 5 minute chart, so let's just see what's gonna happen. And that's it. Actually, you know what? I'm selling 2 micros. I don't care. I'm selling 2 micros, putting it to break even. Boom. Now this is a free trade. It's a free trade right now. Yeah, you know, it's London. Who knows? It, you know, NQ can play dirty. There could be some early profit taking before the zone. It just goes down. So I'm fine with it. I'm perfectly okay with it. at least I'm absolutely green on these two accounts. So let me zoom in. Actually, I'm gonna move my stop here just to cover the commission and costs. So this is an absolutely free position and took partials. 2.1. Let's go, Max. Congratulations. Where focus goes, energy flows. I like that. I like that, Trading Star. $225 TP. Let's go. Congratulations, XYAD. Or I'm just going to say Hadi. Congrats. So there's that 5-minute zone up there, which I said started the whole fiasco here. These three bullish candles on the 5 minutes started the fiasco. And you know, the market just wants to go back and tell these three bullish candles like, hey man, we're coming back for you. So, and the good thing is that it has not been mitigated here. So it tried, it didn't go up there, but the market is now saying, hey guys, we're coming for you. We're gonna show you how it's done. And that's why it's coming back. A microphone will somehow find its way to Trump. Oh, really? Oh, man, I'm still behind the chat. I really have to be very quick. I'm going to read quick the chat, okay? I don't know, Tim. Good question. On Friday, anything can happen. Classic South London manipulation, yeah. 255 on NQ. Yeah, the zone for me starts at 38-ish. Equal highs to. Let's go, Abyss. Good morning, Robert Gallas. Hit the like. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, hit the like. Let's show the YouTube that we're here. Is any video quality? Any video about the liquidity? I actually finished up with the video recently. So I'm just gonna upload it, and you guys will see that. So it's actually close. Yeah, this was a good trade. Add 2 micros. I'm not adding more. No, I'm not. Yeah. My system has been long since London Open. Let's go. Well, as long as you have a system, you just have to follow it. That's it. Pump it, everybody. Pump it. The pump. You know how it goes. Oh, not this song. Not this song. No, 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 no. Oh, there you go.
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
The pump. The pump. The pump. The pump. The pump. Terrific.
That's what we call the pump. Like your skin is going to explode any minute. You know, it's really tight. It's like somebody blowing air into
the
your
pump.
muscle. It just blows up, and it feels different. It feels fantastic. The pump. It's different.
The pump.
The pump. It's fantastic. The pump. It's different. The pump.
The pump.
Fantastic. The satisfying for me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman coming.
It's Arnie.
So can you believe how much I am in heaven? I'm
The pump.
Getting the feeling of coming in the gym, coming at home, coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose
pump.
in front of. The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
All right. This was a good one. So actually, those of you who were here since the beginning of the stream, we outlined the game plan perfectly this morning. I told you guys that I will be only interested to go up there if there's a supply zone somewhere. I'll be interested to go for it, and that's what we did basically. Technically, we're still not in the zone yet, just saying. We're still not there. So let's go, Abyss. It was a good, this was a nice trade, by the way. This was a really nice trade. But all we did basically is we just followed the plan. That's why, you know, we could just short it and we could just go for scalping for a drop or whatever. But that's why if you have a plan, you follow the plan, you have your entry model, and you wait for the trade to come into your way. That's the thing. If it's not happening, so I didn't chase it to the downside here. I told you guys I'm not gonna jump in. I don't care if it goes down. Let it go. I don't care. If it goes back up there, I'm gonna jump in. And finally it happened. CK Trade Zone, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, now we're in the zone. So the 5-minute supply zone has been tagged. So yeah, we had 2 trades, beautiful winners, and on NQ, and 1 small loss on gold, but otherwise up in the green. It was good. Sopham, good to see you. Did you make any trades yesterday morning? I think I did. I don't remember right now, but I think I did. Yeah, don't celebrate early, but you know, you gotta have that poker face throughout trading. I do feel a bit of a FOMO because there was a funded account I wanted to take this trade on, but I left it out. But it was still good. Oh. Yeah, that's US 100. Yes, Sopham. Yes. Yesterday I got 17 point. Wow, that's crazy, CK. That is wow. 87 points, Bill. Good job. That is excellent. By the way, quick check on gold. What's it doing? Interesting. I don't know what the heck is going on with gold. Sweat previous day low. Seems like it just wants to go lower. There's a swing low here. Possible sell side on the hourly chart. I have to go back down to the 5-minute. There's nothing there. Maybe I have to check on the 1-minute too if that's a demand zone. And it is, I think. Okay, man, this is heavy. Low of this candle is okay. It's the same. This could be a demand zone on 63.6 on the 1-minute for gold. Whoa! Talent Zukutu. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. We're going through the supply zone here. Asia high is at, I don't even know where is it. Is at 53-ish area. I'm not saying that, Philcos. I'm not saying that. Using a 1 minute order block using your... Nice. Let's go, CK. That's good job. No overcomplication, just going with order block. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Maybe I had a trade or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I scalped. On GCB liquidity under 3360. Yeah, that's... Yeah, we have an order block at 64 as well. Yeah, get some sleep. All right, thanks for being here, Coop. $340 most likely going to hit. 340. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's absolutely that's a good level-ish. That's a good level. You placed one trade. I'm surprised. You do not. I have more subscribers. Yeah, one trade. Yeah, one trade then. Sorry. Thank you, Online Safety. We're doing good. I'm very, very honored and very thankful for everybody who subscribed and pushing the likes. And by the way, super important. You're gonna be surprised. So, you're gonna be surprised. I forgot to say this. How are you doing? All is good. Yeah. Yeah, we had some nice trades today. So I just want to say, you know, as always, yes, if you want to have a better life, you want to get more luckier in your trading, or you just want to have cheaper gasoline in your car, or maybe cheaper prices in your local grocery store, you know what to do. The TOMSABO code just not giving you the best life ever, is giving you more luck, is giving you the best pass-through rate at prop firms, and also the best discount deals as well. Thank you for using the TOMSABO code, sponsored by TOMSABO. So, all right, just joking. But of course, thank you. I wanted to say, if you guys would like to support the channel, don't ever forget to use the TOMSABO code. It's the same code for all these prop firms basically, and now we have TRADEIFY as well. So, I'm going to end my stream about sometime now, because I think it was a great stream, great setups, great trades, even the gold trade, who cares, it was great, and great community. Thank you for all the subs, all the likes and everything. As I said, if you'd like to support, please use the code. I'll be back for New York session. Thanks again, everybody. And of course, a bit of a song for you guys and gals. I'll be back for New York. Stay tuned. Keep the vibes. Stay positive. Crash the market. Love you all. And God bless everybody.
Dawn breaks, the skyline shakes. TOMSABO moves, the market wakes. Screens ignite, a neon sea. Trading his way to destiny. Shots explode, momentum screams. Market makers shifting schemes. Supply zone breaks, demand zone holds. This is where the story's told. Numbers falling, chaos free, but he's got a personalized guarantee. Focus sharp, he won't derail. Steel clad patience will prevail. TOMSABO, sabotage. The market is ready. Riding full tilt. Holding steady. Buy, sell, hold. The rhythm's loud. He cuts through fire. Commands the crowd. TOMSABO, sabotage. Let the skyline prop firms rise and traders learn. One name echoes, fate agrees. TOMSABO storm will never freeze. Caffeine surges, the night runs hot. Levels clash at the perfect spot. Supply turns demand. The zone is live. Discipline keeps the edge alive. Heartbeat sinks with every trade. Legends in prop firms are made. He's not chasing, he defines the play. Every second counts, no slip away. Numbers falling, chaos free, but he's got a personalized guarantee. Risk is measured, calm and true. Market makers know what he can do. TOMSABO,